Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Diane here. So glad you could join me in the craft room today. I have been asked to be a guest design team member for Miss Kara Brandon Creations. She has come out with a few Halloween kits. I want to apologize for the glare on the bag here. I've been fussy cutting, so I had to keep all the pieces together. Anyway, Miss Kara Brandon has come out with several Halloween kits this year. And this first one is a little different than the others. This one's called Mystic Jewels, and it's not like any Halloween kit I've seen before. It's not overtly Halloween. To me, it has more of a jewel tone to it. And it's kind of steampunky, kind of specimen kind of thing. It's beautiful. I love it. Instead of Halloween, I would say it's vaguely creepy, but in a good way. I love the colors of it and the flowers she put in here. It's very interesting. So I just wanted to show you some of the pages so you could kind of get a feel, because my words aren't working apparently. It's not new for me. My words barely ever work, honestly. But I love this kit, and I had seen at Joann's this fabric I picked up that I thought might be cute for a cover. Look at that with the purples and the blue and the skull and the books. Those look so good together. So I may make like a fabric cover for this one and do a journal with just this one. The other kits are different from this one. This one is like the outlier. Still gorgeous. Still love it. The other kits are more what I would call classic Halloween. She has these three that are called, let me get my little thing, Haunted Halloween Specimens. Specimens, that's the word I was looking for. And then they're each in different colors. So there's the classic orange one, which of course it comes with pockets and tags and excuse me, all kinds of tiny ephemera that I've cut out. And Kara's classic beautiful style. I love the way she collages paper. Look at that. Just beautiful. That's my favorite page. I love that. So subtle. Okay, that might be my favorite page too. If I could have two favorites. And then there's some sewing detail on some of the pages. Just beautiful. So I kind of kept these separated by color. But I'm thinking I may just put all of the ephemera together. I started a video. It's time to drink some water. One of these days I'll figure out why that happens. So she's got the Haunted Halloween Specimens, and she's got the kits in orange, purple, and teal, which I never thought of teal for Halloween, but it looks very cool. So they're all basically the same pages, but different colorways. So, I mean, that's amazing. I love it. And then, because that's not enough, she also has tickets. And these are classic Halloween to me. I love these. They're kind of steampunk, kind of Halloween, but then they come in different sizes. So you've got large, medium, and small. And I printed it twice, so this kit is 2 pages. And then there's apothecary labels. So this one you've got apothecary labels, and then another sheet, and then even smaller. So if you need to put it on like a page tab, look how tiny those are. Just so cute. I mean, these are all beautiful labels. And then wait, there's more. I sound like a bad car commercial. So this is the Haunted Halloween ephemera. There's some beautiful journal cards. Look at, I love the stuff with the skeletons on it personally, but this owl is pretty righteous as well. I love that. And even more labels. Okay, so those are all the kits. Now what am I going to do with the kits? You may be asking, or I'm just asking myself. I was thinking, I saw a video by Creatively. I'm going to link her channel down below because it was really, really cute. I loved it. She took lunch sacks from the Dollar Tree, or treat sacks, and made them into a cover for a journal. So I was thinking, I found these orange and black stripe ones that would be really cute with this. Or I have some plain bags that are a little smaller, but I kind of like the orange stripes. And I have, I have this black and white one as well, but I don't think it's going to go as well with this because of the white. I could grunge the orange down a little bit, I think, but the white, I don't know. I think I'm going to go with this one. So what she did was she took 2 of these bags, which I did get these at the Dollar Tree if I didn't say that. The $1.25 tree now. It's a 6-pack. And then these are 6 by just over 11 inches tall. So I'm going to have to cut these down. But anyway, that's what they look like. Went to the Dollar Tree today, found them. And then she used a piece of cardstock that she cut to make the spine. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move some of this stuff off so I can get organized here, and then I'll be back in just a second and show you how she put the cover together and how we're going to do ours. Hold on. Okay, so we've got cleaned up. I'm back. I did a little bit of prep work to put together the cover. I decided that I was going to use the orange and the purple kits for this junk journal. I might not use all these pages, but I have them at my disposal if I want to. So I measured my printed pages, and they are just a hair over 8 inches, like 8 1/16 or something. So I decided to make my cover 8 1/4 tall, just to give myself a little bit of playroom with the pages. So I cut down 2 bags to 8 1/4 tall. I'm going to save these little bits. We could use those later for decorating or something. And then I cut a piece of cardstock the same height, 8 1/4. So I'm going to use the cardstock for my spine, and I'm going to overlap the bags a little bit, but I don't want to cover up too much of the print on here. So I was lining this up, seeing how far I could go over, and then bringing my little ruler in here. That comes in at 3/8 of an inch is how far I decided to go over. So I'm going to do 3/8 of an inch on the front overlap, 3/8 on the back, and then have a 1-inch spine. So I did the math for that, and that was 1 3/4 inches. So that's what I cut my little piece to, 1 3/4 inches. And I tossed it off to the side. It's gone. So there's my little piece. It's 1 3/4, and I scored my 3/8 inch overlaps on each side. The other thing I did to prepare was I'm going to stitch around, since the journal pages, some of them already have stitching on them. I thought it would be cute to do some stitching on the cover as well. So then the faux stitching and the real stitching will all be together. So I took the little flaps of the inside pocket, because that's going to be a pocket when I'm done, and I sewed across there, but I didn't sew the bag closed. I just sewed that under the sewing machine. So I did that on both sides so that they both have a nice look to them. So now, this will be my front cover, this will be the back. We're going to take this and glue this onto the front and the back, and then maybe put some fabric over it to make it look cute. You could also leave this, you know, it's black, Halloween, it'll look great. So that's where I am right now. Let me get my fabric tack here, because that dries pretty fast. So yeah, I'm kind of making these things up on the fly as I go, if you can't tell. Like I do most things by the seat of my pants crafting. All right. And I'm not too worried about this glue holding this on. I'm gonna, once I put the fabric on, I'm going to come back and sew this as well. If you're not going to sew, you may want to use a larger overlap, and you also may want to close up these side gussets, which is what the sewing is going to do for me. So I'll still have a top pocket here, but it just won't expand out to however many inches that is. Of course, you could leave it and let it expand out like that. That would be kind of cool too. Okay. Look at that, it just looks like another stripe. That's cute. All right, so now let's flip it over and do the back one. Okay. Line this guy up. Sorry, hope my head doesn't get in the way. All right. Oh, that is cute. Now, since I only used a 65-pound cardstock, I am going to put fabric on this to strengthen it. If you used a thicker cardstock, you could probably get away with just that. So, I have a couple of candidates over here. I have this beautiful spider fabric. That's cute. A little spider web. Got some skeletons, although that may be a little weird. Well, I guess I could run them that way. That would be cute. That's kind of old-fashioned-y. I kind of like that, but not using the teal in this one. And we've got some orange with some black cats. That's kind of cute. Hocus pocus. I don't think I'm going to use this. I think the print's too large on that. Skulls. Nah. A little too black and white. So it's between the spiders, the skeletons, and the cats. I think I'm going to try the orange. It's not the same color orange, but neither is the orange inside. So I'm going to have to cut a strip of this off. Let's see. Okay. All right. I think that will be adorable. All right, let's see how wide I need to cut this. Right there. Is this, I didn't measure how long this was. Oh, that's enough to wrap all the way around. Cool. So we're going to glue this down. I was thinking about doing this for a tie, because this is some bias tape. And I took and I sewed a piece of it closed so I could use it as a closure. Do you think that's too low? I think it would be cute right there. Okay, I think that's going to be just adorable. Okay, so I'm going to glue this, and glue a piece on the inside, and then I'm going to run a stitch down the side, all the way across the bottom, up the other side, and then on either side of the spine I'll do a stitch, and probably across the top as well. Alright, let's get to gluing. I think I'm going to glue this down before I cut it off. Okay, let's get this guy right in this area. Is that halfway? Yep, that's the middle. This is going to be my closure tie. So I want to sew that in while I'm doing this. Also my first time doing that too, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, and I'm going to leave a little bit down here because I want to overlap it to cover the edges. And then I'll cut it to make sure the cats are going the right way on the inside as well. I'm going to have to let this dry for a few minutes before I go to sewing it. I don't want to sew through any wet glue. That would be not good. You're going to have to practice a little thing that grown-ups call patience. Is that from the first Ghostbusters? I think it is. But he said self-control. We're going to have to practice a little thing that grown-ups like to call self-control. Ghostbusters is a very quotable movie for me. I have watched it many, many times. Alright, we're going to cut that off. Again, leaving a little overlap, and we're going to flip this guy over. And glue. A little bit of glue. Hold you down. Then a little bit of glue on this piece. Okay. Flip you up. And then stay. And this guy right here. So we're going to have that cat, and we are going to cut this off right there. Let's see. Save that little tiny piece for a tab. Nothing goes to waste, right? Oh, that's so cute. Okay. I'm just going to run a little glue here to make it easier to put the fabric on. Keep that from popping up on me. Just tack it down a touch. And then glue time. And again, when I come through with the stitching, it will hold this So I'm not too worried about getting glue all the way to the edge, because I'm going to try to sew right on the edge, and we're going to fingers crossed that that works. Okay. Key up here. Oh my goodness, that is so adorable. Okay. So like I said earlier, I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to cut the camera, and I'm going to go to the sewing machine, and I'm going to do a zigzag stitch here, avoiding the tie. I'm going to go around here, down across the bottom, and up this side, and then again moving the ties out of the way. I'm going to go this side of the spine and this side of the spine and across the top. So when we come back, I'm going to let you see what that looks like, and we'll see how successful I was. Be right back. Oh my gosh, guys, I just got done sewing this cover, and it came out so cute. I'm flabbergasted. I didn't think it would be this adorable. Look at that. I ran the zigzag stitch around the bottom and the side, and then up the back, and then I just went being careful not to get these guys in there, because you don't want to sew that closed, but look at that. And then it ended up sewing the pocket closed, so we've got little pockets inside, and listen, ooh, it's so crinkly. Oh, this is going to be so fun. This is coming out cute already. Now, it's going to be soft because it is a Dollar Tree bag, so it's a soft cover. If you wanted to make it like a hard cover, you could put something in there like some cardstock or something and glue that in there to make it more sturdy, I guess. But I think this is going to be so cute. I managed to get that cat right in the middle. I wasn't even trying. Okay, so there's our cover. And I think next we'll put together the signatures. No, we're going to pick out pages. Maybe do the signatures and do some decorating, because I don't want to sew the pages in until I'm done decorating. It's easier for me to stamp like on the table instead of while it's in the book. I always mess it up. It gets too spoogey. I don't know what the word is for it, but it just doesn't work for me. Okay, so I'm going to gather some more supplies, and I'll see you guys in the next video. If you liked this, please give me a like, subscribe, share my video with your friends, you know, if you feel that strongly about it. Okay, I'm going to go gather the rest of my Halloween supplies, and I will see you guys next time. All right, bye.